Hey, welcome back. This is Manish Jain and you're watching Mr. Jain, the YouTube channel. Today I'm here in Indore. I've come all the way here to visit no other than that is DD1Garage. You've probably seen them on Instagram, you've seen them on YouTube. So we're gonna get in the Huracán Spyder, go for a spin, and talk to Sanskar, who is actually the guy that runs DD1Garage. We'll talk to him about his favorite cars, what he loves about the Huracan, and really get to hear the car and on the roads of Indore and drive around. Hope you enjoy it, and let's go. All right, guys, we are in the Huracán Spyder. I've got Sanskar with me.
Hello.
And you're again watching Mr. Jain. And actually, Sanskar's got a channel too. It's called DD1Garage.
DD1Garage. It's like in my...
So check it out. So we are going to take a spin in his car. So this is the 580-2, which means it's got 580 horsepower, rear wheel drive, and of course it's a naturally aspirated V10. And we are actually, as I mentioned, in Indore, and we're going to take this out. We're going to hear the engine rev roar, and just in general, have a great time. And also ask Sanskar about what's in store for DD1Garage, not only the YouTube channel, but the actual garage itself. What are some of the cars coming up? And what are his favorite cars to drive from the garage? So I guess first question to you, Sanskar, is how did you get into cars? Is it a passion of your family? Is it a passion of yours? And take it away.
It's passion of my father's. It's like my father is too interested in cars. Like our first car was Mercedes C-Class, and I was a bit disinterested during that time. I thought it's like, what will happen after taking cars? But now I realize what is happening after taking cars. What is the repo? What is the fame? What is the name? And sounds good. Nothing else.
Sounds good. So started with the C-Class, and can you give us a rundown of what is in the garage as of today?
Today we have first Lamborghini first for me,
of course.
Second, Porsche Boxster 718 Boxster, sorry, and third I'll number it BMW C4 convertible. All threes are convertible, and fourth one Audi A3, which is like newly bought before a month or like 2 months ago. And our fifth one is Mercedes GLS.
Okay.
SUV, huge SUV.
Yeah.
And we also have two GLA, Mercedes GLA.
So tell me, you said you have the GLS.
Yeah.
That's the big SUV, right? So
Yeah.
that's the GLC is the C-Class type SUV, then the GLE is the E-Class type SUV, and then the GLS is the big ass one. Okay, great. So of all these cars, which one do you prefer to drive on a, I would say, daily basis, or what's the one that you take out the most?
Like a daily basis, if I'll get a chance, so I'll drive Porsche.
Okay.
Because
the 718
of color,
Boxster,
because
okay.
of color,
Yeah.
convertible, and it also suits on my personality. That's the reason.
Okay. So tell me, what is your personality and what makes you feel like that 718 Boxster is you?
It's like, firstly, I have a fair skin, so the yellow color suits like much on
Okay.
me. And I also prefer driving sports car, and I also love to have speed on the roads. I want public attention. That's the reason.
Okay. Well, I would imagine a bright ass yellow car would do it for you, for sure. Of course, you know, we're sitting here, and so this is the 580 Spyder, but more importantly, the color is Verde Mantis, which is bright green, super bright green.
Super bright green.
And it definitely sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, we're sitting in the car right now, and of course, having all these people kind of look at you is kind of unnerving at times, but
Sometimes it feel like disappointed, very like, I think India should be like, look upon someone's hard work.
yeah.
They're like sticking near the cars for pictures and all that. Chasing cars, that's a very bad thing in India.
That's a very bad thing, and that's
And I
something I
mainly
do.
suffer in Indore, these type of things.
I would imagine. All right, so now we're getting to a road that's somewhat open,
Yeah.
and we could probably open it up a little bit. Oh. I'm pretty sure the microphones we have are getting blown out right now, but that's okay. If you can't hear anything we're saying, it's okay, because this is amazing.
Yeah.
That exhaust is beautiful. And this car is completely stock, I believe, right?
Stock, yeah.
Nothing's been done to it, and the reality is you don't have to do anything. Right out of the gate, it looks amazing. It's got the black rims, green color, exhaust is great.
See, this is India.
Yeah, that is pretty much TIA. This is India. Oh man, I've got like a permanent smile on my face right now. Amazing. And of course we're going the speed limit, so it's okay. Oh, the shift's amazing. So this car is, you said 8 months old. Oh, we got a Chevrolet that's trying to race us.
Yeah.
I really don't know who's going to win this race. Is it the Cruise or is it this car? I would put my money on neither because I don't think I want to race this guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, so let that guy go.
This situation,
That probably happens all the time.
I compare the price.
Yeah.
I can buy like thrice, 5 times that car.
I believe that car is probably the cost of your tire.
Yeah.
I would be amazed. Not surprised. But so tell me, this car is what, about 8 months old, you said?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you mentioned that you guys have a love for buying
Convertible
two-door convertibles. Well, obviously all convertibles are two-door, but convertible cars you love.
Yeah.
So, having said that, what in your mind is something you'd like to see added to the garage?
I cannot see my future, but I definitely want Ferrari to come in my garage.
All right.
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? Ferraris are great.
Yeah.
So if we have to go down the list of convertibles right now from the Ferrari group, that would be probably the 488 Spyder. Of course, now they just announced the 488 is going away, but still 488 Spyder. I believe there's also a 488 Pista Spyder coming. Then, of course, there's a Portofino. So you've got a decent amount of convertibles to pick from.
Choices.
So how many Lamborghinis are in Madhya Pradesh? Do you know?
Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. Only this Lamborghini of DD1Garage was the Mendes color. Nothing. I've never seen or never thought to buy a Lamborghini, but my dad proves that he can complete his dreams.
Well, I've never met your dad, but that guy sounds like a freaking visionary when it comes to cars, and I love it. All right, so you said you normally like to drive the 718 if you had to pick
Boxster.
any car, the Boxster. Now, this car that we're in, I mean, how often do you drive this car, and what are the reasons why you would pick the 718 over this car?
This car is like difficult to handle in public, mainly.
Yeah.
Like Boxster can be. It's like, but this is crowd catch.
Yeah.
This is crowd catching car.
Yeah.
Which attracts people, which color gets into eyes of people.
Yeah, of course.
Which is very difficult to handle the crowd, and like a scratch also makes my heart like
I can
very
imagine.
dead.
Yeah, I can
That's
imagine.
the reason. That's why I prefer to drive it on weekends, and I'll choose Boxster half of this.
No, I can imagine. Yeah, during the week, I mean, very difficult to drive these cars.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know a lot of guys that have nice cars, even in Bombay, and very rarely are they driven. You know, unfortunately, a lot of them are just stuck in the garage most of the time. But at least here in Indore, you've got the road, so you can drive it around.
Mumbai also have a reason. There's a lot of traffic. That's why people prefer driving after 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. That's the reason.
That's the truth. The number of supercars you see on the C-Link at 2 a.m. is pretty high compared to, 5 p.m. or 11 a.m. So tell me, you know what? I got you on camera, so tell me about your YouTube channel, DD1Garage. What's your plan for that?
My channel is that I'll review all the cars, and I'll be the youngest reviewer of the cars.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And I can also reveal my first video of upcoming will be introduction.
Wait! Breaking news right here. What is it?
Introduction about DD1's garage.
All right.
All the cars. So So do subscribe my channel on YouTube by the name DD1Garage.
I will put that link in the video.
Thank
You
you
can
so
all check
much.
it out. So this is a sneak peek because we're in what I feel is the best of the garage, but that's just me. That's my personal opinion. I'm sure other people will love the Z4. Some people will like the 718 Boxster, but I love this
From my point
until you
of
get
view,
that Ferrari.
From my point of view, I think that people love convertible cars.
That is true, which is really crazy.
They don't know about any brand of the cars. They don't know speed or anything price-wise, but they just love convertible. They think open, it's open, chat kholi, and nothing else.
Yeah.
They prefer clicking photos.
I know I do. You know, when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't think I'd actually really do any convertibles because there are actually very few of them in India. But the last video was the Portofino convertible, and
Yeah.
this is a convertible. But, you know, if you think about it, actually a convertible is a great car for India. You know, the sun, but it's got, well, now let's just hear the car. That's what it's all about. So I think Lamborghini just had an event in Jaipur.
Yeah.
You guys didn't take the car, I noticed.
No.
I was
We were
surprised.
in Mumbai versus Nasik event. Mumbai to Nasik event.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's one of the great things about owning these cars in India, though, is if you own a Lamborghini, you own a Ferrari or a Porsche, it's a very tight-knit group, and they get together and they do a lot of drives. I used to live in Southern California, and every third guy had one of these cars. So they never really had events where like all the Ferrari guys would get together because there's so many of them. But here in India, I've noticed it's actually a great way to meet other people, like-minded people, and it's actually awesome.
We do have a group in Indore of like Malwa Supercars Club.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
So how many cars are in that club total, do you think?
I think it's 20 to 25 around.
20 to 25.
Yeah.
I would imagine this is probably the most high-performance car in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. All right, kids, we're going to drop the top on the Spyder. And the beauty of all these cars is you can do it while you're kind of still rolling.
Too bright.
And of course now it's bright as shit. I can't see anything, but that's okay, I'm not driving. Oh man. This is the life. Nice. So I was going to ask you, what was the very first car that you owned and you drove? Very first one.
First car
Yeah.
was Mercedes.
That was
As
your
per I
first
told
car?
you, C-Class.
That was the first one. All
Yeah.
right. Wow. That's definitely not a bad car to learn driving in. Jeez, here we go. Oh.